play. All right, that's part 2. Here we go. So here's our leftover stuff from part 1. Come on out here, you guys. I'll make it, put you guys over here where you can see my little work setup. Here's the stuff we're working on. Okay, this is part 2. You guys out there in the world, you're checking out part 2. Part 1's fine, we can show you that later. We'll just do a little recap of what we did in part 1. Is we took our self-portrait and I glued mine onto, let me get someone in here, admit. I glued mine onto this piece of cardboard, okay? There you go, you can see it up there. Before I glued it on, I tore it in a few places, okay? And that, I thought that made it look good. I also ripped the cardboard up and I found some hay and some crayons and an old plum. I'm not gonna use the old plum. If you guys have some scissors, that'd be great. Now I'm just deciding on part 2 where to go with this. Okay, it looks way cooler now than it did when it's just a regular piece of paper. I didn't cut this out, I ripped this. So if you just watch part 1, you'll know it's been ripped. I also had some red that I scribbled on with crayon. So you guys are listening to this and you're working on your own, and you probably aren't gonna use hay, and you might have cardboard, you might not. I found this cool yellow piece of paper. It's like cardboard paper. I don't know, I like the color yellow. Am I feeling yellow? I might be feeling yellow. So I think I might throw a little yellow on here. This is gonna be a lot more interesting to have this when it's all done and filled up than it will be to have that initial, just straight drawing on plain piece of paper. You know, this one, let me show you so you remember. Stop video. That, boring. Okay, not bad, it's cool, but not as cool as this is gonna look when it's all done. Okay, so let's see here. What am I gonna add to this? Let me make sure the video I'm making is coming out good. Oh yeah, that's fabulous. Oh, and glue. If you guys have any glue, make sure you have that. Let me admit somebody. Admit. I admit you are cool. Okay, ding dong, you're here. What do I want to add to mine? Earbuds. Definitely putting earbuds into my picture. Yep, those are going in there. How am I going to put them in? I think I'm going to, let's see. Can do this and this. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I'll cut a little piece right here. And if you guys have, or you can get your hands on any Mod Podge, that would be fantastic. Now, I don't know what this is. I do know what this is. There's a little thing for a toilet bowl handle and pops the thing up. Found that in the garage. Am I gonna use it for this project? I don't know. Probably not, but I found it. And if I don't use it, I'm gonna put it in the box with all the other fun stuff. So let's move that out of the way. Move that. See, can I put my ear pods through here maybe? Well, they're not ear pods, they're the old school boring ones. I'll put them here, let's see. No, that doesn't really look that good. Undo that, keep messing around. I feel like they need to be kind of like this. Maybe if I had like a stapler, I could staple it down in a few spots, you know, or a sewing. I could sew it, if I could sew that down and sew this down. I do have a sewing kit. I think I'm gonna sew it down. That'll be cool. So I'm gonna save that for later. These are definitely going on there, and this way we can plug in to the internet, no problem. Hay, I like the hay. use some hay. And I'm gonna give myself some hay straw hair. Do I want any colors in the background? Yep. I want to use this yellow and make a couple shapes maybe. See what we can come up with. I don't know why.
Christmas bag?
What's up?
Like as a Christmas bag as like the front and I can put the artwork on it?
100%, but I wouldn't put your thing right. I would cut it out or tear it out before you put it on. Fully. Great idea. And that's just the mixed media part of it. See, I like that yellow thing. I'm gonna put that right there.
Okay.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, Christmas bag. We're just using the things we have around the house that might otherwise get recycled or go into the garbage and turning them into art. Now, I happen to have a bunch of glue because the last day of school last year, I was like, uh-oh, things might get crazy. Let me bring home a bunch of glue. Do you guys have a bunch of glue? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But I think I'm gonna glue down some yellow pieces of paper. I have some paintbrushes in the garage. I forgot to get them, and I don't feel like leaving to go get them, so I'm just using a little piece of, boom, putting that yellow piece there. It's gonna look like shattered yellow stuff all around the outside. I'm gonna make like some yellow zigzags. I'm just using a piece of cardboard to dip and paint on there. I'll even just, you know, I think just doing it with my fingers easier, and then I get to peel it off later, so that's always fun. Let's do this one.
I have a question.
Yeah, go.
While you're doing this, am I supposed to like draw a self-portrait of myself?
You should pause this and yeah, watch. The self-portrait is the one we did is a continuous line one. So can you watch that first video that we did yesterday?
Sure.
Watch that one, and then this will also be a video, and that'll just catch you up to where we are. We're doing a self-portrait, and I chose continuous line just because it comes out really stylized and textured, and I like the way it looks. I'm the teacher. If you do something else you really want to do, great, do it. But that's just an idea I had, and that's how this class is going to work for the rest of the year. I'm going to come up with ideas, and you're going to do them, or you can do something better or something unique to you. But for now, check out that other video that I just sent you before. See if that's something you like to do. And that's how we're starting it. And now I do have another video that you guys haven't seen yet, but you will. So for now, I'm just gluing these pieces down. I don't know, I think they look cool. I'm just adding to it. And I peeled up the cardboard around the outside. I think that made it look really cool also. And then I'm gonna put this on here. I think this might be a 3-part series because I don't think I'm gonna make this one very long. I'm just gonna put these yellow pieces down and maybe give myself a little hair. And then next class, or next one, I'll work on the earbuds. I'll make the earbuds, I'll sew them, probably with a needle and thread. And I think I wanna move myself out to my garage if I can get the internet out there. I have an even better workspace out there. This one's not bad, but I have to kneel down because the table's so low. It's my coffee table in the living room. Boom. And what am I doing? I'm just cutting this yellow thing up, making some spiky yellow outlines. I think this is gonna look really cool when I'm done. I wish I got myself a little paintbrush to put this glue on. I'm getting glue everywhere, but whatevs. It's all good in the hood. Put this one in here. Cool. It doesn't matter if they glue down all the way. Maybe even some of them can come off the page. Definitely, that one's coming off the page for sure. No right and wrong, you guys. We're just doing art. We're just getting in the zone, living that art life. Cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I wish I had a paintbrush. It's just too far away. No biggie. I'll have one for next class. There we go. We make do. I use the tip of a pencil to move the paint into, the glue into a few places that I wanted it. If you can get your hands on glue, awesome. If you can't, eventually there will be a art materials distribution, and we'll get you some really basic stuff so you can use and we can play with and mess around. What do I want this one? Oh, that one definitely goes there. And literally, I just found this stuff like in the recycling bin. I got the hay from the backyard. Cool. Yo.
When is gonna be due?
Whenever. We'll probably work on it today and next class, and then I'll see see how that Google thing's looking. No rush. Just do when you're done. Just don't fall behind. What's that?
I was saying like last year we got like 2 weeks, sometimes 3.
Yeah, and we had a lot more materials, so that was the thing, and I was there to be able to see how you're doing. But yeah, you know how I am. I'm gonna I'll get it graded when I get it graded, and I'll give you plenty of time. And if you don't have something, we'll make sure we get everyone gets everything done, so we all get A's. I would not stress about it. And again, too, like, you have some other great idea. Now, this is something, the first couple projects we'll probably all do together, and I'll expect you to have these projects done. But like, as the year goes on, we're gonna run out of, we're not gonna all wanna keep doing the same thing. We're gonna start to explore our own paths. And that's where you can say, hey, O'Brien, you're working on that, I'm working on this, how do we do that? And we'll have different projects. And then sometimes we'll get some materials, might get a whole watercolor set from the school, and then we'll all do watercolor together. And if you can work on that, or you can work on something else, I'm not sure. We'll just see how this whole thing pans out. But it's not hard to sit here for an hour and a half, twice a week, and just do some crafty, found object art stuff together. Not hard at all. We just kind of do it, you know? That one there, maybe? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I need a couple more. See there? Now I'm way farther ahead than you guys on this class here. The YouTube, you should have seen the first one already. So you guys will back up after this and show you the first one. Hopefully it's uploaded by then. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep doing this. And I feel like I need one more big spiky thing up here. One more over here. This scissor. There it is. Oh, that's the one. I nailed it. First shot. Let me get some glue on it. Oh, getting glue everywhere. Cool. Boom. Get some glue under that one. It's okay if they lift up. It's just going to give it more dimension, make it look cooler. Sweet. That's definitely coming out to be my self-portrait. Pow. Now, what else am I going to do to this guy? I think I'm going to take some crayons. And I think I'm going to add some colors to the inside of the face. Now, again, you might not be as far along as me, and that's fine. I don't expect you to be as far along as me by the end of the period at all. I'm not even going to check these by the end of the period, probably. I think I'm going to find the color I want. I don't know what color I want, though. Maybe I'm gonna stick with the yellows. I'm going to just do some yellow highlights on my drawing here. Let's see. Not even gonna work. Let me try it over here first. Yep, let's see. And it doesn't really work that great. Kind of gets a little too textury. It's not bad though. Oh yeah, it brings up the texture behind. It's kind of cool actually. Brings up the texture behind the cardboard. I like that. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna do that, not everywhere, but I'm gonna do that in some places. Like here. And here. Now I didn't have a plan when I started, you guys. I was just like, I'm just gonna make art and see how it turns out. Yeah, I like that. Put a little bit up through here. Cool. Yeah, I like that. It gives it a little pizzazz. Maybe I'll do some red lips. Maybe that'll pop and maybe it'll ruin it. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I'm just having fun. I'm finding the zone. Sometimes make some pew pew noises. Pew 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 pew. Go boom when you finish a good job. Boom. That looks sick. Boom. Solid. Boom. Some red lips. Boom. Red lips. What else? They're a little too red. I'm gonna add a little brown, kind of, so it doesn't look too much like lipstick, but there we go. There we go. Drawn on some lips. Bing, bang, boom. Cool. I'm gonna take this brown and just kind of fill in some colors in between the yellows, just a little. Cool, just some crayons, some of my kids' crayons, and it's kind of working out all right. I kind of like it. Going around the eyes. I'm gonna do it around the eyes, keeping the whites of the eyes really bright, and that'll pop. Should pop at least, we'll see. Maybe I should have colored it. Maybe I shouldn't have. Oh no, I think I should have. I think it looks cool, but I'm not coloring everything. I'm gonna leave it right around there. See that? Not coloring everything, just kind of leaving it there. Kind of how I feel right now. Sweet. Then, let's see. Then,
Any random colors for the pictures, or do you want it to be like more realistic?
no, I don't want it to be realistic. I want it to be out there. And the more random, the better. It should just represent you, almost abstract. But if you want it to be realistic, make it realistic. It's yours. I'm just giving you ideas, and you guys are going to move forward with those ideas. So I'm definitely going to put hay on mine. I'm going to add hay up in the top, and then I'm going to hay it up right here. Hay, hay, hay. And I'm going to stick some in there. I don't know, it might look cool, it might not. I've never really worked with hay before, but that's what I found in the backyard. And I've been messing with hay a lot lately with the chickens. I'm going to add some hay like the hay man. Hey man, what you doing? Chilling, bro. All right, dipping it. I'm just dipping it in the glue, and I'm sticking it into the little areas underneath the self-portrait, wherever they'll fit. Kind of getting them down. I'm just doing one at a time because I'm not in a rush. Because if you don't finish today, it doesn't matter. Finish next class. But you guys will definitely, yeah, we're not finishing this today. We're going to work on it next class as well. And if you can get your hands on Mod Podge, oh, I love that stuff. That is a great like finishing glossing for the end of your project. Cover the whole thing in Mod. Bing, bang, boom. All modged up and beautiful. It'll be great. Let's put some more up in here. Cool, getting the hay. Add some hay to the top. Hey-o. There we go, just kind of sticking it underneath. Getting some more, I'm folding it up so it's doubled over. Bing, bang, boom. Hey. There's another one. This is my Zoom class self-portrait. Adding some more hay to my project. Maybe I'll layer some up behind it. Cool. It's looking rad. Need a little more here. I need a little more glue too. Boop. Glue. Great. Hope I got enough hay. I think I did. Oh yeah, there we go. That's looking nice. We're just doing art. hanging out, having fun, arting it up. It's an arty party. Oh yeah, check it out. Need a little more over here on the side. Oh, that fell off. No biggie. It's getting sticky from all the glue. There we go. Let's see if we can get that piece to stay down. Stay down there. Now, there we go. Now I'm gonna do something crazy. Crazy, man. And look at it again. I'm gonna add a little more up in the corner. Yeah, I was getting a little too hard to like do it one at a time, but I don't want to do too many. Put that one there. My workspace is messy now. Put a little bit there, see if I can do that. I'm not sure if it's gonna stay. I gotta do this. Yeah, that looks better if I make mine a little messier because it kind of matches my hairstyle these days. And what I'm gonna do is get my hands a little dirty. I'm gonna pour a little more glue on here. Boop. There we go. And I'm going to drip it right on, straight up. I'm gonna drip the glue across. This will double seal it, why not? It's not gonna hurt it. Boom, and goop it in there a little bit. See what happens, it's my art. I'm even gonna take my glue and I'm gonna follow along on my project, why not? It'll give it texture. This is continuous line if I ever saw it. Just came up with this idea. Is it gonna ruin it? Maybe. Do I care? Nope. Right on the eye, the other eye, up in here. Let's get a little more glue dripping down in here. Cool, up through here, along here. Blah. Beautiful. Now, put that down. Now you guys, you can kind of see here. Boom. Boom. Now I need to let this glue dry. I'm gonna take this piece of metal and I'm gonna kind of push down up here so I don't get too much glue sticking to me. I'm gonna push down on the top area. I'm gonna keep the face glue bubbled and textury. I'm gonna push down the top area, kind of make sure the pieces are pushed in. And then I'm gonna lift it up, clean out the area behind it. I'm gonna put it there so everyone can see it. Move that out of the way, move that there. Oh. Sit back, stop the video. That's part 2. We'll do part 3 next class. Cool. Boom. Boom.